morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Get Rich 101. I'm your host. I'm Sekouwritesdotcom, and I'm promoting my most recent book, Hack Your Pain Now. Hack Your Pain Now. Appreciate it. Please check it out. If you haven't already yet, please check it out. Because it'll save you. It will save you. Anything you're going through, it'll save you. So that's all I'm gonna say about that before I go down the rabbit hole of Hack Your Pain Now. Okay, so what do we got today? Well, let me finish giving you my intro. Let me say thank you to New Thought Media Network once again. New Thought Media Network was ready because I got up late and I noticed that the program was unconnected. That's the best way I can put it. The program was unconnected. I was like, oh no. But then I was like, yes, I got the morning off. I don't have to do the show. But I sent my message to Reverend Briz. And then I was relaxing. But he got back immediately. I was like, well, all right, let's go ahead and do it. So anyway, shout out to Reverend Briz for being there, being Johnny on the spot with these codes and stuff. I'm not sure why it keeps kicking out, but whatever. I'm here with you. So that's that. And what else did I want to say? Just remember that I am just telling you what I am doing. And what you need to do is take what I'm giving you and add some more sauce to it, add some more secret sauce to it, and make it your thing. And also, please, if you're not watching this on YouTube, please watch it on YouTube. Because there's been some feedback about Facebook not doing whatever. Watch me on YouTube. And make sure you like and subscribe. All right? So that way you always get this. Okay, so Ashe. Now we're getting in the money. What's the name of the show? Big Money Monday. All right, so I'm doing this live as I've been doing it with you for the last few times. And I've been doing that because I've been wanting to show you how to trade. That's basically it. I've been wanting to show you how to trade. Because that alone will make you feel better. Just seeing it. So anyway, that's my point in showing you what's happening on Monday mornings. So anyway, let me explain to you what I'm doing. What I'm doing is what I call the weekend hustle. So what that means is on Friday, 3 p.m. On Friday, 3 p.m. I'm repeating it so you can get it locked in. 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. On Friday. So that's when I start paying attention. 3 p.m. I start paying attention. 3:30, paying attention. 3:45, I'm really paying attention, right? What I'm doing is I'm looking for a stock that looks like it's going to rise over the weekend. And there's no other way to say that. It's just like you got to look and get the right vibe. But you're going to get the vibe that looks like it's going to scale up over the weekend. Right? That's all. Now, what I've said to you, what I've mentioned to you is that there's also pre-market. Pre-market was new to me. Thanks goes out to David because he put me on to that. And I was trying to fight him. I was like, no. That must be something for big money accounts and all this stuff. But no, it was available to me. With my little $100 account, it's available to me. So, pre-market means that you can buy or sell when the market is technically closed. So basically, you can make buys and trades over the weekend. So step one is to wait till 3 to 4 p.m. 3 to 4 p.m. You really want to be as close to 4 p.m. as possible, but it's up to you. You want your buy to be as close to 4 p.m. as possible. And you want it to be trending up. It doesn't matter what company it is. It does not matter what company it is. It does not matter what company it is. I'll say that a few times too. So once you've got that, once you've got the track, you've got the bounce, let's call it. The bounce looks like it's going to go your way. Then it enters pre-market. So pre-market is what's happening over the weekend, what's happening over Saturday, over Sunday, right? So that means you can sell. You can sell. You can sell. But you want to be cautious, right? You want to sell going up, right? You don't want to be in it like it's a regular day, like right now it's Monday. People are in the stock market. People are in it. You don't want to be in it like that. You just want to be, all right, I just want to place the bet a little bit higher. Here's my sofa, my sofa, right? I'm gonna place it right here. I'm gonna place my booby trap like right here, right? Like right here, above where my point of sale is. Right? So that just gives you a sense, right? So what I did, now let me tell you what I did. What I did, well, let me see if I got some questions. Yeah, P King is talking about Big Money Monday. Big Money Monday, yeah. She's also asking me, when will I teach a live class in real time? A live class. I don't know. Because let me explain what happened. What happened is I set a booby trap, right? I set a booby trap. Oh, let me add the photos. Let me add the photos. Here we go. Okay, yeah, this is it. So I just jumped on NAMI. I don't know what it means, and it's Jixon Technology Holding. Yeah, I didn't even look at that, right? But if you scroll down, if you look very closely, you can see that there's a light gray mark. Can you see it? Like a little bit to the right, a light gray mark. See, that's what is meant by the pre-market sales. It's very slight, but most of what you see here is backdropped by black, right? But maybe I can change the color. Maybe I'll come back to that. But anyway, then just when the ticker starts going up, you notice that there's a little off-brand color, right? Just a little bit gray, right? Now, what I did was I bought like right there. I bought it going up, right? Because this was end of the day Friday. End of the day Friday, right? So you see there's 1, 2, 3 green candles in a row. So I got caught up in that. I was like, all right, so it's trending upwards. It's trending upwards, right? So I got in at the end of the day Friday, just in the top of that long one. Now that's risky because it was going like a lot of people would assume that it's shot its load already. It's already given what it's going to give, and it's going to trend back down. I was like, I think it's got some more. I think it's got some more. Right. So that was a gamble. Right. So I bought in, and then it went down. It went down. Right. You see, it went over and down. It didn't quite go down as further than I bought, but it went down. Right. So now you're in gray. So I watched it over the weekend, right? And I put my sale, my booby trap, at the top of the red candle. The red candle. There's only one big red candle. I sold at the top of that red candle, right? And I got nervous. Then I got nervous. I was like, ooh, because you see this going down. It's like one going down, and then there's the 3 dojis in a row. And I told you, doji means whoa, whoa. That's what that means. Whoa, whoa. So it came with a doji, another doji, and a third doji, and I was like, okay, I don't know what it's doing. I don't know what it's doing. It doesn't know what it's doing, because doji means, it doesn't know whether it's going to go south or north, right? So I came down off of the top of that red candle. I came down by half. I came down to about half. I was situated right at the top. Right at the top. I like, let me just live a little. So I came down to half. And then at 4.20, 4.20, it went through. It went through. This is what I woke up to. I woke up this morning to this. I was like, what? It had gone through my barrier, going up past the red candle. So I would have been fine if I left my candle at that. I would have been fine if I left my candle at that level where I had it. But still, here's the most important thing. I still got paid. So that's the most important thing, because, you can always kick yourself. You can always beat yourself up like, oh, I should have. But don't do that. Don't do that. Be happy that you made some money at all. Be happy that you made some money at all. So that's what we're working with. So as you see, that happened entirely in a rectangle of gray. So that's it. Like, it's done. When I woke up this morning before the 9:30 opening, I was done. Because it sold me out. Right? So it automatically happened by early this morning. Now, I was just thinking about the part of the fact that Fee was asking me about a live trading app. But see, I wouldn't know what to do. So I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know that it was going to come in and sell. I didn't know. That was my bet. But I already went down because I was sheltering my bet somehow. And so I don't know when I'll be able to do that live. But it's a great benefit for me, because that means I'm on here chilling. I'm watching Harriet Cole's message on Facebook, on YouTube. I'm chilling. I'm drinking tea. I mean, I'm chilling because I've sold. And there's so much better of a feeling to have it be all done. And not be worrying about whether or not the cistern is going to go north or south. It's an amazing feeling. All right. So that's what I hope you guys understand, that look at this. This is a small trade. I got in at I would say the top, mostly towards the top of the green, and then I sold halfway through the red, and that's it. That's it. That's it. And I'm happy that I got my money, right? And see, I see. Well, wait a minute. Let me check. See if what's going on with it. Let me see what's going on with it. Here we go. Yeah, and so now it's outside of. Oh wait a minute, that's wrong. Wrong one. Where's my? What's my thing again? My thing again is NAMI. 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 Okay. And so yeah, it's been losing ground. It's been losing ground. It's an 3.9. 3.9 exactly. This is 3.96. All right. So yeah, it's great. It's great. Quick sale. Quick sale. So I hope you guys if you have any questions. Let's see if you got any questions. Let's see what you got. You can do a live training without the booby trap. I'm using the booby trap. I am definitely using the booby trap. That is my new claim to fame. I am using the booby traps ad infinitum. Yeah, I think that means forever and ever and ever. So I am doing it with the booby trap. I'm not trying to do it without the booby trap. I'm using the booby trap. All right, because that keeps it. I mean, it's so much less stressful. It's so much less stressful. It's like, oh yeah, I won. It's just a relaxing feeling. So, how much money did we make? See, I don't know, because it's a funny thing that once you get into the stocks, once you get into it, you really don't examine the dollars. Like, I don't know how much money I made yet because I'm still focused on the money, the candles. I'm still focused on the candles. So I'm still focused on, all right, I made this candle, made that candle, made this candle, that candle, and that's all I'm gonna focus on. So now I have to go inside and see how much money I made. So that's how it works. Like, I thought that was so fake that people in the industry were like, oh, I don't pay attention to the money. I was like, oh, come on. Of course you pay attention to the money. But now I get it. You don't pay attention to the money. You don't. You only pay attention to the money before you get into it. Before you get into it from outside. But once you get into it and you start playing, then you start playing by candlesticks. Right? Like, you heard me. Like, I was like, all right, I was mainly up in the green one, came halfway to the red one. It's just colors and shapes. It's a funny thing. So that I don't even know how much money I made. So I'll check that out later. All right, folks. That's speaking, and what? Oh, she's still trying to figure out when I can do it. In teaching March, we're headed into the second quarter of the year. This time, yeah, I'm happy to do it. I'm happy to do it whenever. Just that, here's the thing. I've got to be focused on the stocks, right? And I've got to be focused there. So, and I've got to be live with that my cell phone version of it, because that's how I do it. Because I don't do it on the desktop, so I do it on my cell phone. So yeah, if you can figure it out, Fee, if you can figure it out, let's do it. Let's do it, because I'd love for people to be able to see me. And but it's gonna be chill like this. It's gonna be chill like this because I'm using booby traps. I'm using booby traps all the time now. Booby traps, because that just takes all the stress out of it. Takes all the stress out of it. Okay. All right, folks. Let's see. Any other questions, comments, criticisms? All right. While you're thinking, if you want to ask any questions or comments or criticism, let me know. But I'm going to post this right quick. This is the movie. No, this is the booby. No, this is the stock. This is the stock that made me aware of the booby traps, because look all the way left. All the way left. See, I bought it in here. I bought it in 3.8. I mean, you know, I bought it right where the blue line is, right? And then it went over. Like, you see that? It went over. It went not too long later, it went over, right? And I would have sold if I'd had a booby trap set up. If I had a booby trap set up, it would have sold like that. And I was like, And so now I'm stuck. I'm stuck with under this money move that it's going down and down and down and down. So I'm gonna have to sell it now. Because this is going too far down. Like, it's downward slope. But remember that I got the idea for doing the booby trap from here and from Rev Melissa, and putting those things together to put them into a system. And so now that I got my system, I'm smiling all the way to the bank. Smiling all my way to the bank, right? So yeah, so I'm gonna sell this one. That'll take me out to three trades per week. Because remember, us new traders only get 3 trades per month. 3 trades per week. 3 trades per week. 3 trades per week. 3 trades per week. I'm gonna say it a bunch of times because I want you to remember this. You only get 3 trades per week, right? And so don't go in there buying a bunch of things and hoping for one of them. No, you go in there, you buy 3 trades. And so you saw me what I did with 1 trade. You saw what I did with 1 trade. All right. Okay, so let me see. Let me take this out the way. And let me see if there's any more questions. All right, no further questions. Yeah, Peking saying we'll figure it out. Yep, we'll figure it out. But yeah, I'd be happy to do it. But you know, this time right here was supposed to be that time. This period, Monday mornings, was supposed to be that period. But thus far, I got the booby trap working. And so that's what I'm doing. So I think it's going to be hard to do it with you guys at the same time, but who knows? It might work out. Okay, folks. I think that's it. Let me close this guy here. Okay. So that's what I got. So this weekend was cool. I was feeling some pain in my back, and so I was feeling like really like just staying in bed. But but Fia King wanted to go to a chili cooking competition, and I was like, oh, but she wanted to go, and I bit my tongue and said, yeah, let's go. And so we took our train to the end of the line. I was like, to the end of the line? That's a long way. Any time you get it, it's a long way. So I took the train all the way out. And it was a nice little area. And there were lots of people crowded in this tiny space, and people, checking out you had to get a little tasting cup, and you just get a little tasting cup, and then you would put in your chili. There was only one vegan chili, so we only got one, and and so that was it. But anyway, it was a lot for me because it was a lot of people. There was a lot of people, and there was a lot of movement, and there was a lot of jostling, and I had to go running immediately. I was planning on coming and running when I got back to my neighborhood, but I had to run immediately. Like, so I ran out. So I was like, all right, because it was a lot for me. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot for me. And so I knew enough that I had to go out and run. So I left the what was that called? The cornbread? No, not cornbread. The chili. So I left the chili and I went jogging from there. I did about a mile and a half and came back. And then after that, I was up. I was energetic and I could speak to people and I could do the things and, I could make conversations and all that. But after I did my run, when I was in there at first, I was like, and, it took me a while to realize that I needed to run. So I ran and then I was able to do it. And so that's good to know. It's good to know. Yeah, and I ran past a bridge that I actually traveled. Only 2 times I traveled this bridge before were the 2 times I ran the marathon. The 2 times I ran the marathon. I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. So I took some photos. So yeah, so that was cool and interesting to know that sometimes I've gotta bust out a run whenever, wherever, So yeah, I share. All right, folks. All right, that was my weekend, and that's all I got. And I want to remind you that now is better than perfect. Now is better than perfect. Now is better than perfect. Let's see. Yes. What's Fee saying? What I love about us is that we don't let the influence of others to influence us. We allow people to do us. I knew it was a lot. That's why we didn't stay. But now, yeah, we didn't stay for long. But I compensated. I compensated myself. So. What's she saying? You did make a mile and a half. Yes, yeah. I did it. Well, 1.4. So a little bit shy of a mile, of 1.5 miles. But yeah, I was doing it. I was oh shoot. I'm past my mile. Yeah. The Verrazano Bridge. Yes, the Verrazano Bridge. Yeah, it was pretty. I ran up until there was no more snow because it snowed in New York. So I ran up until there was there wasn't no one shoveled. I'm laughing because this guy was standing out on the corner and he was yelling at me. I put my headphone down. He said, "Hey man, run up 1 mile for me." Run 1 mile for me. I was like, okay, I'll do it, brother. I'll do it. I'll run 1 mile for you because I'm only running a mile anyway. And that was fun. That was fun. So that was a nice little Brooklynite thing. I didn't think about it till just now. But yeah, that was pretty cool. Okay, folks, let's do it again. Now is better than perfect. All right? Now is better than perfect. And I will see you later. I'll see you tomorrow. All right? Later.